The internet has become very popular and has encompassed all our lives. Advertisers use this fact to their advantage. They put up ads on web pages. Nowadays, whenever one opens a web page, it is cluttered with advertisements. Online advertising is done by keeping two factors in consideration. A. Users. B. Demographic information and online behavior. This is studied by understanding the user's gender, age, location, income, bracket, browsing, history, etc. With the changing trends, the online preferences of users go through varying degrees of change. Companies these days provide ads through internet in various forms, like pop-up ads, which opens up while we go to a particular website, or background ads. Background advertising, often referred to as background skins or wallpaper advertising, is a very effective tool for branding campaigns when gaining user attention and engagement is paramount. Delivered across multiple sites concurrently. Background advertising provides a wide-reaching media buy with similar metrics to those of a TV media buy. Apart from simple static backgrounds, we can develop background skins which feature flash elements including video. This is great for running promotions like movie trailers, TV shows such as cooking shows, or new product launches. The ideas for background advertising campaigns are endless. To understand the copy creation, first of all, it is very important to understand various elements of an ad, what copy of an ad are, and how to create copy of an ad. The very first element of a print ad is headline of the ad. A headline should always be able to grab initial attention, should have a stopping power and the capacity to carry you over the entire ad to other element. Direct headline, straightforward, informative, highlights benefit or the promise of selling, example, exchange offer, versus indirect headline, generally dwells on the soft sell aspect, they generate curiosity, puzzles the audience. Example, don't read this. This is the main theme or appeal. It should be a powerful selling message. It performs the task of attracting the attention and should tell the whole story. It is preferable to include the brand name as 80% of readers read no further than the headline. If headline fails to attract attention of target audience, then nobody will read the ad further. Visuals attract attention, but the headline is the main component, so it must be powerful. Subheadline is the second most important component, which should be in continuation of the headline. There should be some relation with the headline. Subheadline is not always necessary to be in the advertisement. Whenever the headline is longer, it's divided into two parts. The second one is subhead. Placement is just under the headline as a smaller font, maybe a different color. It helps in explaining the main idea of the headline. The body copy reinforces the headline and delivers the selling message. News copy must be straightforward, while implied suggestions can draw conclusions from the facts. Try not to use humorous copy as it does not always sell. Avoid answering competitive questions, rather promote your own positives. Slogans, if used, should be associated with a positive outlook. If you're doing a direct mail shot, don't scrimp on copy. Write as much as you want, but create it so that it is user-friendly when read and in logical order. Previously, the written words in any printed ad or verbal words spoken by anchor or model were considered as copy of any ad, but now the concepts have changed. Every element which is included in the advertisement is considered as copy of an ad. Either it is headline, subheadline, body copy, visuals, illustration, logo, product display, model or visualization. Everything comes under the copy of an ad. Anything written or spoken in an advertisement is a copy. An ad can be a print ad, an audio ad or an audio-visual ad. Print ads could be placed in a magazine, newspaper, in or buses, trains, etc. A static ad on a website, on a hoarding, hanging in a mall or on a standee. A print ad has two basic elements, art and copy. Main illustration is another element of an ad. Subsidiary illustration is also element of an ad, then body text, picture, caption. It's a catchphrase in the ad that is easily remembered. It is generated as a part of an ad campaign which may or may not be carried in another campaign. Raiment Complete Man, feels like heaven. Tagline may remain same for an ad. Trademark, logos of the company, white spaces are other elements. In a print ad, you will find a thin border that surrounds the ad and lends it a proper definition. If the border is absent, then the ad seems to continue over the edge of the page. Such ad is called as a bleed ad. A creative team is made up of several key members, starting with the creative director and including copywriters, editors, graphic designers and artists, and web developers. In short, it's the group of people that comes up with the advertising ideas and brings those ideas into being. Titles may vary amongst different organizations. In some agencies, the lines defining the creative team blur, and the account managers or executives who serve as a liaison between the client companies and the agency also get into the creative act. Smaller agencies often have fewer members on their creative teams than larger agencies, and the duties overlap. For example, an advertising manager may also be the creative director and a graphic designer. The creative director coordinates the creative team and liaises with the account executives. Copywriters do the actual writing. Editors help ensure the accuracy of advertisements. Artists or graphic designers create the artwork, illustrations, and other visual aspects of the advertisements. Web developers upload creative pieces to the internet.